Helping create positive environments for young people that promote positive outcomes is the goal of the CMPD Summer Exposure Experience. Leading the curriculum he developed is Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Officer Reginald Richardson.
You know, God kind of gave me a vision, and the goal is to be used as a vessel, but you know, it's humbling.
The program is set at several different venues to ensure that these young people have access to adequate positive opportunities. But most days are spent on the grounds of Northside Baptist Church. Northside opened its doors to allow the young people to learn about the community, learn about themselves, and have positive role models like Richardson and his fellow police officers.
It doesn't matter where you're from, what your past may be. We all have a past. But the miracle in it is to see someone that's been broken or that need that extra bit of attention to turn around. And that provides hope for people who may be like them and think there's nothing.
These young people come from many different backgrounds, cultures, and lifestyles, but the issues they face are equally diverse. The C program enhances the sense of belonging, creating, and strengthening relationships with peers, friends, and mentors. Part of the mission is to have the team members understand that they have ownership in the community. Through community service, they worked at Second Harvest Food Bank.
It's allowing the people to, regardless of what you've done, whether you've been at turning point or you've had, you know, anything like a previous arrest or something like that, you can still go back in your community and be a community leader.
To help channel emotions and stressors, the young men also used music literacy to express themselves, whether it is taking in what they see on the news, in life, or their neighborhood, and integrating that into music as a coping skill.
Officer Richardson is a stand-up guy. That's like, he'll tell you like it is, but he's a good dude, and you can tell that. He's helped me out, with some stuff that I was going through.
The program started this summer, in the shadow of protests this spring following the death of George Floyd, and it aims to show the relationship between police and young black men is not ignored or overlooked. On one occasion, uniformed CMPD officers who are white were brought in. The open and honest dialogue went on for hours about police tactics and why these young men feel targeted by police and society.
I understand that y'all gotta do certain stuff as in to protect y'all lives, but you ain't gotta go overboard.
We decided to just sit down and have a simple dialogue with the kids. The outcome is the goal of the outcome is for the kids to see you can actually sit down with police officers and talk. And you actually get to see them, the person versus the uniform. And for officers to kind of sit down and say, hey, you know what? These are young men. These are possible future leaders. I should look at them the same way I look at my kids and build a relationship. And then that word spread.
There is a special feeling when you watch these young men grow and improve in a healthy environment with support from caring adults.
And so when you see the opportunity for them to learn something they've never tried, then that gives them hope. I can do anything.
With all the challenges facing our community, it is obvious that Richardson and his team will stay in place for as long as it takes to ensure a better future for the youth in the community.